green as my town. Energy: wind, biomass, geothermal, hydropower, and solar are examples of renewable energy sources that will never run out. Fossil fuels account for about 65% of overall energy generation, making electric power a significant source of carbon, one of the key greenhouse gases that contributes to climate change. An alternative for these non-clean energies could be the solar power, is a type of alternative energy that exists as long as there is sunlight by using solar panels or solar lamps. LED light bulbs are another choice because they are meant to live far longer than traditional light bulbs, up to 20 times longer than normal bulbs. Are up to 80% more energy efficient than conventional bulbs, and they waste far less energy than other lighting options. Alternatively, you can simply switch off the light whenever you are not in a room, which will benefit both your economy and the environment. Some sustainable energies can't yet totally replace fossil fuels, but utilizing them more frequently would significantly reduce our carbon footprint. Furthermore, scientists are working on this, so it will be a reality in a few years. Green transportation. Approximately 85% of greenhouse gas emissions from the transportation sector are related to the surface transportation system. A single person who switches from 20-mile commuting alone by car to existing public transportation can reduce their annual CO2 emissions by 20 pounds per day, or more than 48,000 pounds in a year. But by the time most people know this, the air pollution will have completely destroyed the Earth as we know it. Every day, the use of public transportation saves the equivalent of 300,000 fewer car fill-ups, according to the latest research, and in 2011. And the use of public transit saved 865 million hours in travel time in the United States. According to a UASLP investigator, vehicles were responsible for 60% of the San Luis Potosi city's contamination in 2014, but nowadays this is not the worst part of the pollution in the city. Its entity is now facing numerous risks related to recent industrialization-related contamination. Even if in San Luis Potosi City there are no green transports yet. The government is planning some transportation projects, including highways, rail, ports, and airports through 2024. However, by the time this is completed, most of the other countries will have made significant progress. Reduce, reuse, and recycle help conserve the environment by lowering carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere and to breathe and live well. Everyone's input is required. Reduce is the first R in the waste hierarchy. The most important aspect of waste management is to achieve a perfect balance between consumption and recycling and reuse. When consumption is reduced, the rate of recycling or reuse is reduced as well. If you have a bag full of old items that are no longer in use, you can find a method to put them to good use. Reusing old items reduces waste and doesn't threaten the environment. Instead, you can donate them to someone in need. The third stage is recycling. Recycling is the process of transforming discarded items into new ones. You can also recycle your unwanted items by sending them to a recycling center. It is critical that you be well versed in recyclable items. In order to save the world, our best option is that these actions will have been totally adapted as a normal daily activity. So floods, dries, melting poles, and high levels of air and water pollution will have decreased by 2050.